How eager are you for this second matchup?
Yeah, very eager. Trying to go out and get a win. That's the biggest goal they got us last time, and just ready to go out there compete. And like I said, biggest thing is trying to find a way to get that win.
Where does Jamar rank amongst the receivers you've gone against in your career?
Yeah, he's definitely a top 5 receiver. I'll say he's a real good receiver, great after the catch, with the ball in his hands, and he's their go-to guy over there. So he's definitely top 5.
What makes him so dangerous when he has the ball in his hands? I mean, I've heard people compare him to like a running back, sort of how he's built. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean he's an athletic build, and he's just got speed on him, and I don't know, it makes guys miss and able to get into that end zone and gain yardage for his guys. So like, a real good player, like I said, with the ball in his hands.
You guys have kind of had their numbers on Chase and big interception return, bad game for him. Why do you think you guys match up well against the receivers?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I think that that's a big shout out to AB and those guys and getting the right guys in here. I mean, they selected guys to match up with guys in our division, and I think they did a good job with selecting us to come in and take away guys like that and give them their best matchup compared to other guys that may go against them in the league.
Is Joe Burrow playing better now than when you've seen him in other years? And if so, why do you think that is?
I think Joe's always been playing well. Joe's a great quarterback, and he's continued to play well, and the numbers are showing that for him. And I say he's a great quarterback, and he's going to present a challenge for us.
How about Martin suffering a concussion? Just how do you feel about that? Have you given him any advice or anything like that?
Yeah, I just told him just to take care of his health, take care of his head, don't rush it. Whenever he's ready, come back, and we'll be waiting on him. And we're going to try to hold it down for him while he's out, if he's out, but we'll see.
If he's not able to go, just what have you seen from Miles and Cam, especially this last game?
Yeah, Cam first, he's been doing a great job, stepped in, there was no drop-off at all. And Miles, he's getting more reps and coming in, he's doing well. And I think he's going to continue to get better with more reps under his belt.
Denzel, how do you approach it when you know a guy like Chase is going to get as many targets as he does? It feels like even if he's double covered, Joe still throws in the ball. So how do you kind of approach that aspect of it?
I approach it. You put me on him. I want all those targets that he's going to get. So as many targets as he get, I'm going to get those targets and just able to make plays on the ball and help the team as best way as I can. So that's how I approach it.
Even if they're moving him all over the place and they throw those hitches, and you just want to be following wherever.
Yeah, ideally I like to be wherever the ball is at. But I mean, yeah, he's a guy they're going to move all the way around, and we just got to keep an eye on him and stay good in our communication and depending on where we're in and making sure that we could take him out as best way as we can.
Considering the competitive nature you guys have had with the Bengals the last couple of years, how fun would it be just to wreck their season on Sunday?
Oh, it's gonna be real fun. Like our biggest goal though is getting that win, but if it's taking them out, then hey, that's what has to happen. So that's how we go approach it and go from there.
Kind of off of that one, I mean, you talk about the rivalry between you guys and the Steelers, but you and the Bengals, the AFC North rivalry too. How have you seen that kind of grow over the years that you have been here?
Yeah, I think it's definitely grown. Just trash talk and just the competitiveness out there on the field. It's going to be a fight every time we out there, and we ready for it. Like we look forward to games like these, division games, and it's going to be fun.
Denzel, you took one back 99 on them a couple of years ago. Where does that play rank for you?
I think that play ranks number 1 for me, honestly. That was big for me, I feel like, and after that, I ended up getting a big contract. So I can't complain with great timing on that play. So I think it's up there at number 1 right now for me.
Denzel, obviously for you guys, the defense played pretty well this past weekend. How much can you guys sort of use these last 3 to sort of build some momentum for that group going into the offseason, trying to kind of set the stage for 2025?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing, just trying to finish strong and continue to lay that foundation. Like we continue to build a culture around here, and we got to get on a winning mark and become a winning team. So continue to finish strong and play hard and fight to the end is going to be our goal.
What do you think the impact of Jameis going to the bench and Dorian starting to have on you guys as a team and you guys as a defense?
Jameis, he's still a leader for our team. You see him out there always in the middle of the huddle talking to us, and so we still following behind him as well as Dorian. But on the defensive side of the ball, we just got to continue to do our job and help those guys out as best as we can.
Do you have any bets going with Cedric this week?
I don't think he don't want to bet. Ohio State, they go win it, man. I'm telling you, they go win it. They go win it all. They go take it a game at a time first, and beat Tennessee. But no bets at the moment. But I'm gonna go talk to him probably after this.
What's your final score prediction?
Final score prediction. I'm gonna say 28 Ohio State to 14 Tennessee.
Denzel, what's your prediction on the SMU Penn State game?
The who?
SMU Penn State.
I don't even care about that game.
Good.
Thank you, guys.
The news at like a pro. What does your role become now going forward?
Serving his team as I was. It's not in the role that I was serving the team.
What do you expect from DTR?
I expect him to go out there and do an amazing job. He's a great player, young guy. He's curious, and he's excited for his opportunity to go out there and lead this team.
Dorian said that he was learning a lot from you, and that he's going to take that with him on Sunday. What has maybe some of those conversations been like as you've been playing, and also trying to like coach and mentor him for this opportunity?
Him just understanding like what does the schedule look like? You know, what is he doing on a day-to-day basis, and how he's taking that in the film room and applying it out there on the field. Dorian is very bright, and like I said, he's curious, so he's definitely going to take advantage of this opportunity, so I'm excited for him.
James, I know obviously you like to have a lot of those picks back, but there were some bright moments. If this does happen to be the last time you start this season, what would you make of your 7 starts, and do you think you showed enough maybe not only to Cleveland, but maybe to other organizations?
Yeah,
you deserve to be a starter.
No, I definitely feel like I showed enough that I am capable of being a starter in this league. However, there are some things that it's important for me to get fixed and to get addressed so that I can be the player that I desire to be in this football league. But no, it was fun. It was a fun ride. But what's most important right now is that the ride, it continues. Even if my show stops, like the team show still goes on, and I'm still going to be an instrumental part in help leading this team to some success.
And James, just obviously the quarterback change, it changed how you felt when you said a couple weeks ago you wanted to return that, but possibly open a return to Cleveland. Does that change anything?
Oh, no. What's important is us finishing the season strong, me getting behind Dorian, and encouraging him to take advantage of this opportunity that he has now.
So not all quarterbacks have this attitude after they've been benched. What is it about your makeup that wants you to support Dorian like you do?
Well, the biggest thing is I'm content with the highs, and I'm content with the lows. But I'm never satisfied. Like, am I satisfied? Of course not. But that has more to do with me than to do with the organization or any other decision that people have made. I'm going to continue to pursue my dream, and I hope that another team or this team gives me an opportunity to show what I'm capable of. And I'm just going to keep getting better. I'm a man of faith, so I know that all things work together for those who love the Lord. So I know this is just another I would say speed bump in my process, but it's something that I can control, so that's the beautiful thing.
Was it still difficult to take the news, though, Jameis?
It's challenging anytime you're a competitor. But like I said, the most important thing is being the same guy every single day, despite the circumstances, conditions, and facts. Do I like it? Of course not. I know I'm a starting quarterback in this league. However, what you may say, you have to go out there and produce, and you got to get wins for your team. You got to have elite ball security, and you have to do what's required to be that starting quarterback.
Have you had any preliminary discussion with front office about potentially coming back?
No, we haven't had any discussion to that point. Like I said, what's most important is us focusing on these next 3 games and making the most of it.
Jameis, when you had this discussion with Kevin about sitting down, did you give your input in terms of what you think should happen? Did you say maybe it's time to turn this over to Dorian?
I think the conversation between me and Coach Stefanski was very professional and very forward thinking, and I'm, like I say, my role now is to serve DTR and help him be as best as he can be.
As you left the stadium on Sunday, did you feel like this was the probable move, or did you feel like there's still a chance for you to start this week?
I'm always going to every week preparing to be the guy. So nothing changed as far as that loss or getting sat down during the game. Nothing changed from my process there. I just received information on yesterday. Yeah.
Dorian's career stat is 1 touchdown, 7 interceptions. So how do you impart any wisdom about elite ball security to him?
Well, I think that is something that has been preached over the course of the last few weeks, especially, and I know he's very coachable. So I believe that Ken and Coach Stefanski are going to put a great plan together to allow him to execute at a high level. I know that he's going to be on top of his reads. I know that he's going to be able to do some exciting things with his legs, and I know that he's going to give us a great chance to get this win.
James, Kevin really stressed
Scott, Ashley, Mary Kay.
for Dorian having a week of practice as the number 1 guy. Obviously, you've done that a ton of times. How much difference does that make, having that week as a starter versus being summoned off the bench?
I think it's very important because of the preparation of getting timing together with the guys, having great communication with the offensive line, and being able to get you some of the checks that you get week in and week out. So I'm definitely excited for him to get that experience. You know, he had some of that last year, but as a rookie quarterback, you know, things go fast. I think with me being able to help him kind of slow down that process and kind of just let him know, like, hey, like, let's focus on this and let everything else get behind us.
Jameis, just knowing how much you are hard on yourself about those interceptions and wanting to change that, like, is it difficult for you, I guess, knowing that you threw a couple or a few this last game and now they went to somebody else? Like, how do you handle that?
Well, in terms of the interception piece, like, man, I'm dismissing that because I know that's one thing that I'm going to get better at, and I have to if I want to continue to do what I love. So I think the most the thing that gets me is, like, I really enjoy competing with my teammates, and for me to be in that role and to not play well enough to be back in that back seat, like, that's just, like, any competitor don't want that, you know, and I don't want that. But what I do want is to continue to show these guys what resilience looks like, continue to show these guys what perseverance looks like, and continue to show these guys that I am who I am, like, regardless of the circumstances, conditions. In fact, like, I still have unwavering faith. I'm still gonna come to work excited and ready to go because this opportunity is unique, and I will take full advantage of this opportunity that I have now.
Jameis, how do you feel about the fact that you were able to come in, step in there, throw for all the yards that you threw for, revive the offense, get Jerry Jeudy, you know, so many yards that he's under Pro Bowl consideration. You know, just the snow globe game, snow angels, just the fun and the joy that you brought to this football team.
Yeah, you know, that's what I do it for, and I know I'm capable of bringing that fun and that joy, and I know I'm capable of transitioning the paradigm shift of an organization. What I am going to continue to focus on and build upon is my ability to consistently do that, consistently have that fun without lows, eliminate all the lows, eliminate all the negatives that are in my game. And literally, my game, there's only one negative that's in my game. So that's something, again, that I can control. That's something that I will continue to build upon. And but outside of that, man, I'm going to be room for my boys and being ready and staying ready, so I don't have to get ready. All right, thank you. Thank you, guys.